Hey YouTube, this is my first video, and this is going to be talking about the cards that are banned and the cards that I believe will be the next good cards to use in the next meta for Chaos Dragons, because I believe they're not dead. I feel like they can still run it if you play it right, if you're smart as I was. Let's see. Let's just talk for a second about which ones are gone out of the deck. Obviously, 2 Chaos Sorcerers gone. I ran 3, now down to 2. And it really sucks because they opened up amazing 6-star Igzy plays. They didn't cost anything. They were just removed from play. Special summons. Amazing plays, overlays, remove, or remove, overlay, and anything. Oh my god, the plays were awesome. It was broken is what it's called. And I'm upset, but I'm also kind of happy because it other people who use dragons as well were doing the same things and removing other good cards from me, and I could see why this needed to be lowered, but I think 2 would have been good. Next, Red Eyes Darkness Metal. This guy has been brought down to 1, and I'm highly upset about it because all it does is completely lower the consistency of the deck. It's a broken card because it's amazing for Heretics, amazing for anything that's gonna run dragons because of the insane ability of Red Eyes Darkness Metal. So him down to 1, terrible for me. I'm still gonna try and run this deck because I'll explain why I can, still run it. But him at 1, good idea, I guess. Dragons, but then again, like 6 Ams are just gonna come up because of this. Like, it's retarded, but we're gonna see how we do. Tour Guide. Tour Guide has been brought down to 2. That already is retarded. First of all, this should just be left alone. Let people make 3-star Igzy plays. Since the meta has been slowed down anyway by these cards that have been taken out from several decks that are diminished, it's like, whatever, let the Tour Guide stay. That's what I believe, but I guess not. She by the way, is an amazing card, and I was pissed because I just got her like a week before I found out that they're lowering her to 2, and I got 3. So still gonna play 2 in my deck because very important. Alright, and obviously Forbidden. Not much you can say about it. The most broken card. I would play this and pretty much win the next turn, if not the same turn I play it. And it's okay if it's gone, honestly, because it was instant OTK. I freaking destroyed people instantly, and it's so broken. Like, you can't even do anything about that. Alright. So, these are the ones that needed to be replaced. Now, here are the way I replaced it. Future Fusion was the hardest one to replace, though. For Tour Guide of the Underworld, the replacement is Night Assailant. He is a fiend, as everybody probably knows. He has a good effect. He's a Gravekeeper type monster, even though he doesn't look like it, but he's perfect for them. And he's a 3-star fiend. Obvious reasons he is the replacement for my Tour Guide. He basically is just, since there's 2 Tour Guides, I use Tour Guide and Sangan, and hopefully pull the other one out and pull out Night Assailant to get 2 Igzy plays. That's the reasoning behind that one. So that's that. Chaos Sorcerers. I know you guys are gonna think this is all weird. But they were replaced with 2 tech cards since I can't use them. Yeah, my cat's trying to get into the video. Divine Dragon Apocryph. He is there to open up 4-star plays, Igsies, pull out a synchro. I'll show you later when I do a little deck profile. But for now, this is just to pull Red Eyes out the graveyard because there's only one baby. You gotta get him back and frickin' remove this from play and put it on the field and bring back Light Pulsars because they're not being hit by the list, I don't believe. So that's one tech option right there. So this is gone. Now the other Chaos Sorcerer is replaced by Phantom of Chaos. Some people are already saying, why weren't you just running this Ray? Why weren't you just running this Ray? Because you know what? It was inconsistent. It came through when I didn't needed it, and I believed Honest was better because I ran Light Sworns and I have a lot of lights, and people don't expect Honest. So that's why I do that. But this is, once again, if you're going for that OTK, the Red Eyes is in the graveyard, bring him back, even if he's gone forever, use it. Get the Light Pulsar out. Do something. Get the 6-star Igsi play. Get it moving. Maneuvers. That's all it is. So that's why Phantom of Chaos is the replacement for my other Chaos Sorcerer. By the way, I have a 42 card build. I lowered it down to 41 because I'll explain in a second. The Red Eyes Darkness Metal replacement, I couldn't really find a monster I wanted to replace this card with, so I didn't. I put in another compulsory evacuation device. I run 2 of these. 2. They're really good. Underestimated. It's not about like Call of the Haunted. It's not about Mirror Force. Those cards have to lay on the field and wait to be triggered. It's futile with Lila and people playing Trip MST and cards that don't allow you to activate magics or traps, or that will fuck you in the ass if you do. It's retarded. So why not just let them Igsi play, boom, put it back to the hand, Igsi material to the graveyard. Oh, they hate it. Summon this right back to your hand, wasted your summon. And this goes right to the graveyard, so it's game over. Just you activate it, a done deal. No waiting, no trigger effect, you just do it. So that's why it's an amazing card. I feel like it's underrated. People don't play it, especially people say, why are you running traps and dragons? You know, you don't need it, you're just gonna slow it down. Hey, listen, dragons ain't gonna be OTK like how they were before, but they're still amazing. You gotta play a little more technical. And Thunder King Ryo ain't gonna be good for this deck, so there's no point in playing that tech card. Alright, and for Future Fusion, oh man, I had a different array of cards that I wanted to put in. Pot of Avarice would have been great. This, to open up more 3-star plays, this is called Renaissance Device. It's kind of new. You guys should check that out. Creature Swap, oh my god. I can't seem to put it in, but it's such a good card. But the overall Future Fusion replacement is Book of Moon. Another card that can activate it quick like compulsory, just on a summon right away. Because it doesn't matter. It's usually the first play that opens up monster plays. So that's what people need to understand. You need to stop the first one from happening. Like, Tour Guide. Then it makes this and that, and then they overlay, and then they do this, and then next thing you know, you lost 8,000 life points, and you're like, what the fuck? So that's the replacement for that. Here's the 5 cards that cannot be in Dragons no more. Slows it down a lot. But, oh well. Here's the new ones I will be playing because I believe they will work well. And since my deck was at 42, I brought it down to 41 because I saw no reason to continually play 2 Wyverns. Everybody already said 3 was too much, but now since there's only 1 Red Eyes and 1 Dark Armed in my deck, there's no reason to run 2. So I lowered my deck down to 41, so it's a little bit more consistent. As for Brionic, the Synchro, he is forbidden. Only reason I care is because he was $15 to buy on eBay, and this is bullshit that he's banned. But other than that, like, it's all good. Like, I do not mind that Brionic's gone. He opened up stupid plays by just sending everything back to your hand and delaying your combos. It's it's good, but it's just for that one. I'm gonna kill you right now because I have enough cards in my hand, and you only have 3,000 life points, and I have 2 monsters. Like, honestly, he's situational, and I don't really care if he's gone. Going on to the deck profile of my draft.